Welcome to the saddle fitting portion of the video. What I thought I'd do today is give you a very concise or a very simple to understand approach to understanding how to fit your saddles. First, we need to start with the foundation of our trees. One tree here is a good tree. Okay, what I'd like to do is show you two different trees at this point. One is a good fitting tree and one is a bad fitting tree. The first thing we want to know, as I was saying earlier, the first thing we want to look for is proper contact. If we can bring the camera over, I want to show you how this saddle makes contact. If you notice, we have contact all the way. We don't have any gaps in there. This saddle tree fits very nice. When you come into this pocket behind the scapula, the saddle fits nice. It's making contact all the way around on all the bridge points. It's making contact. It's not putting contact in specific areas. This saddle tree absorbs the whole horse. All right, now I'm going to show you a bad fitting tree, and you're going to be amazed at what you see on this. Okay, I've given you the importance of how a tree should fit. One, it has to come behind the scapula. Okay, so we're going to move this tree, just like we did the other, right behind the scapula of this horse. All right, again, this is what you don't see. You don't see the saddle contact. You see a nice, pretty saddle. When you bought it, you like it. Hey, this is nice. I want it. Okay, but let's look at some problems. First of all, let's go in here. Look at that gap. Now we see there is no contact whatsoever in here. And again, this is a pretty common saddle out there. They make them this way to cheapen the product so they can sell it for less money. Okay, and of course we all like getting a good deal. Wow, I got a good deal on this saddle. I saved a lot of money. Well, yeah, you did, but look what you've done to your horse. You've created all kinds of problems at this point, all kinds of problems at this point on both sides of the saddle. And you're totally taking the support away here, so now this saddle cannot fit evenly on this horse. So this horse is going to be pinched. And this horse is going to go into a display of attitude problems. The tossing of the head, maybe it doesn't like the bit because it's irritated. All right, now, first thing I want you to notice is this concho. This concho is really important. Before you ever cinch your horse, make sure this concho is in the right place. Here's your pocket. This is the edge of the scapula. This concho sits behind the edge of the scapula here, the edge of the shoulder. Now, if this, well, before I go into cinching the horse, this is in the right place. So since we know this gear is tacked up properly as far as it's rigged properly, here's what we're going to look for. We're going to look for our air passage. We've got at least an inch in there, maybe a little bit more on her. So now the air can travel through her back and keep her back a little cooler without creating a lot of heat in there. If you want to check your saddle, and you should, you would go underneath, put a little pressure on it, and reach underneath, and you want to feel that saddle making contact. Remember on those trees how we had the big gap on the one that didn't fit right? Well, on your saddle, you place it on without the blanket, you reach underneath, and you want to feel, especially in this area,